Hi everyone, my name is Crystal, and today I will be speaking on my changemaker, Kimberly Bryant. As a young girl of color, growing up in the 1960s in Memphis, Tennessee, Kimberly developed a passion for science and math. This eventually led her to Vanderbilt University, where she studied electrical engineering, and that was actually rare for a student of color who had never actually seen an engineer of color around her growing up. As she pursued her studies, she continuously found herself in the tech world that was largely dominated by elderly white men. And so feeling culturally isolated in her classes, she realized that she would continue to face challenges unique to the pursuit of a STEM career as a woman of color. For 25 plus years, Kimberly developed a professional career in pharmaceutical and tech industries in a series of technical leadership roles for various Fortune 50 companies such as Genentech and Merck. But one day, Kimberly found out that her daughter's computer science classrooms looked just like hers did years ago, almost exclusively male and white. However, it was not until she realized that her 11-year-old daughter, who was interested in tech, was unknowledgeable of how to engage with technology beyond just being a consumer, that Kimberly decided to use her experience with technology in an entirely new way. So in 2011, she created Black Girls Code, a nonprofit organization that introduces girls from underrepresented communities to basic skills in computer programming, robotics, app development, and so much more. And so through volunteer-run workshops in cities across the U.S. and even a specific site in South Africa, the organization has this huge vision to introduce 1 million girls to computer science by 2040. And ultimately, Kimberly hopes that Black Girls Code will build confidence, equip future emerging leaders, and create a community that will empower the girls to establish their own spaces in the tech industry. And I personally feel like Kimberly Bryant exemplifies the core aspects of a changemaker, such as innovation, leadership, social impact, and entrepreneurship. Through characteristics like resilience, servant leadership, humility, and catalytic thinking, I feel that Kimberly shows that she is a change maker. She showed resilience by overcoming adversity, dealing with complex change, even when there were radical shifts in society during her upbringing. And she even developed as a person when she was a minority in the field. Kimberly shows servant leadership by applying her knowledge and skills to invest in the growth and development of young Black girls. And by putting others before herself, she has ignited a revolution of sustainable change through the power of creating future leaders. Kimberly also questioned the status quo. Currently, Black women make up only 3% of the computing workforce. Women and girls of color are vastly underrepresented in the tech industry. And so she has created a nonprofit that specifically works against that digital divide by introducing young girls of color into the technical field through programs and workshops. Even though she had all of the odds against her, Kimberly went from being one of the only Black women in her college engineering courses to gaining the confidence to lead in a male-dominated workforce. And in spite of receiving so much recognition in business and tech and even social impact spaces, as well as being invited to the White House as a champion of change, she not only continues to give back to her community, but she also encourages and inspires others to defy the impossible just as she had. And so by asking herself what future she intends to create, she was able to apply catalytic thinking into a vision that she truly believed would one day become a reality. And so in conclusion, as a nationally recognized social innovator, Kimberly inspires others to become change agents by pushing through traditional boundaries and perceived limitations to help drive change in our world. And that is why I chose Kimberly Bryant as my change maker. Thank you.